Well, global share markets have been more mixed overnight, with some increases and while some have also seen some decreases. And most of the focus has once again been out of the European region, but this time it has been slightly more positive. Some of the countries, particularly Greece and Italy, have raised new money for their governments overnight, and there has actually been some relatively good investor demand, so perhaps things aren't quite as bad as most have seemed. And it does look like people are still prepared to invest their money in some of these very troubled governments at the moment. The other big news is that we've seen the currency weaken off just slightly, and this is mainly a factor of what we have seen for equity markets over the past couple of days. We have dropped around 1.5 cents against the US, but still trading pretty strongly, well over 82 cents, and that was how we were trading early on Wednesday morning. The New Zealand dollar has been trading very strongly against almost all currencies recently, including against the Great British Pound. We've been trading just on 52 against the pound, which in historical terms is extremely high, and you would think this would be having an effect on local New Zealand lamb schedule prices. But to date, there doesn't really seem to have had much of an impact, and considering what we are seeing some of the international markets, there in theory should be some easing, but to date we really haven't seen this. Out of the UK, there are some suggestions that consumer demand has buttoned off just slightly with the very high prices we have been seeing recently. But with supplies very low and supplies into the European region also very low, this is holding up prices. And we are suggesting that coming into the new season, we aren't going to see any dramatic falls out of sheep prices, and in relative terms, we could even see prices higher than what we've even seen over the last season.